Hidden in the heart of Central Europe, the country unfolds as a vibrant tapestry of charm, history, and delightful surprises waiting around every bend. Though modest in size, this hidden jewel is brimming with captivating wonders that are sure to enchant every visitor. Today we are delving deep into the very essence of this nation, exploring its distinctive culture, centuries-old traditions, breathtaking landscapes, and the unforgettable experiences that make it truly remarkable. If you are passionate about discovering unique cultures, unearthing untold stories, and stumbling upon secret travel spots, join us on this adventure as your support helps us continue sharing incredible journeys with explorers across the globe. This small country, spanning approximately 78,316 square kilometers, overflows with charm despite its compact dimensions. It is home to more than 10.7 million people, nestled in the center of Europe, sharing borders with Germany, Poland, Slovakia, and Austria. Although it enjoys a warm historical connection with Slovakia, the two nations are far from identical twins. They are more like siblings. The locals in this country are renowned for their relaxed and optimistic outlook, whereas their Slovak neighbors can sometimes be seen as more fiery and passionate. One challenge visitors might encounter here is the local language. Czech, as it is known, is both beautiful and complex, containing over 250,000 words, more than Russian, French, or even Arabic. Mastering it can take anywhere from 2 to 3 years, but there is no need to be discouraged. Many locals speak English, particularly in the larger cities such as Prague and Brno, and are usually happy to help out when visitors attempt to learn a few phrases. A friendly smile and a handful of basic expressions can take you very far, especially while enjoying a local pilsner in a small town pub, where humor and good vibes truly transcend language barriers. The nation also boasts an incredibly rich cultural heritage that shines through in its music, art, and local festivals. Wherever you go, you will encounter an intriguing blend of influences that sets this country apart from its neighbors. Folk traditions, passed down through generations, are celebrated proudly in local communities, and this fusion of historical richness and modern flair makes the nation a unique destination. Yes, you heard correctly. Even though the country is entirely landlocked, it offers what could be described as beaches for free spirits along its lakes and rivers. Numerous spots invite people to gather to swim, sunbathe, and simply enjoy nature. Some locations, such as those near the river in Prague, are designed especially for those who appreciate freedom from societal conventions, places where one can unwind without concern for attire or even the absence thereof. Unlike the bustling, well-known nudist beaches found in certain Mediterranean countries, these local versions are more secluded and tranquil. You may see visitors basking in the sun, embracing the tranquility of nature without the rush of typical tourist destinations. Here, the concept of a beach is not solely about shedding clothing. It is about becoming one with nature, embracing simplicity, and experiencing relaxation free of judgment or rigid social norms. The palpable sense of liberation in these places explains why so many locals hold these spaces dear. What kind of traveler are you? Would you savor the freedom of a secluded riverside retreat? Or do you prefer the organized energy of more populated beaches? It is this diversity of experiences that renders this country such a fascinating place to explore. In this nation, women are celebrated not only for their natural beauty, characterized by luminous, smooth skin, striking eyes often in shades of blue or gray, and silky hair in hues of golden or light brown, but also for their down-to-earth and welcoming nature. Their style is understated yet elegant, exuding a self-assured charm that is hard to ignore. Yet it is not only their appearance that garners admiration. These women are known for being exceptionally approachable and hospitable. The dating scene here offers its own unique twists. Women often take the initiative with an air of confidence, and they do not hesitate to start a conversation or make decisions within a relationship. However, traditional customs still hold sway. For instance, men typically take the lead on the very first date and may bring flowers as a nod to old-fashioned romance. This mix of modern assertiveness with timeless charm produces a dating culture that is distinctively relaxed, straightforward, and refreshingly free of unnecessary drama. Relationships here tend to be built on mutual respect and understanding, often blossoming into deep and meaningful connections. How would you feel about letting a local woman take charge on your very first date? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Few countries have traditions as unique as the Witch Burning Festival, held on the final evening of April. Known locally as Witch Night, or, during this festival, residents craft straw dolls resembling witches and then cast them into large bonfires. This symbolic act is believed to drive away evil spirits, marking the end of winter's darkness and the welcoming of a fresh spring start. People of every age dress up, dance, and celebrate around these towering bonfires, creating a lively and heartening atmosphere. Traditional folk music fills the air while families and friends come together to enjoy robust local cuisine and drinks. Folklore suggests that this night represents the peak of malevolent forces, making it an ideal time to cleanse oneself of negative influences. Beyond the burning of witches, the festival is also a joyful community event that emphasizes togetherness and hopes for a better future. Not far into the Easter celebrations, another peculiar tradition takes place, where local women request gentle taps with willow branches from men, a symbolic gesture representing love and health. This quirky custom illustrates the deep bond between the genders, mirroring aspirations for good fortune and familial growth while strengthening community ties. When you think of museums, images of art galleries or historical landmarks typically come to mind. Yet in Prague, you will find something both eccentric and fascinating, a museum dedicated entirely to toilets. This historical institution houses approximately 1,800 different artifacts, including various toilets and chamber pots that range in size and design, from those lavishly adorned with gold to those once owned by figures such as Napoleon Bonaparte and Abraham Lincoln. The collection even features replicas of the pieces found aboard the legendary Titanic. It is a humorous look at history from the perspective of an everyday object. Imagine sitting on a chamber pot that once graced the presence of an emperor or even an American president. Beyond the laughter, the museum provides enlightening insights into the evolution of hygiene practices over the centuries, telling the tale of cultural habits, health practices, and social attitudes across different historical periods. It is quirky, educational, and full of surprises, an absolute must-see for anyone who enjoys history with a sense of humor. Standing proudly in the heart of Prague, the internationally renowned astronomical clock has a history spanning over 6 centuries. More than just a device to tell time, this clock is a symbol of the city's rich past, with intricate mechanisms that trace the movements of the sun, the moon, and even the zodiac. As one of the oldest operational astronomical clocks in the world, its beauty is laced with an element of mystery. Local legends warn that if the clock were ever to stop, disaster would befall the city. Such folklore only adds to the allure that draws millions of tourists to the old town square every year. Flanked by statues representing vanity, greed, death, and lust, the clock serves as a reminder of humanity's eternal struggles. Beyond its mythic reputation, the clock stands as a triumph of medieval engineering and artistic achievement, still captivating onlookers with its precision and the hourly procession of the 12 apostles emerging through its windows. Do you subscribe to the idea of curses, or do you view it as a clever tale that keeps the legend alive? Either way, witnessing the clock's performance is truly an unforgettable experience. This nation is home to roughly 1 million foreigners, which creates a vibrant and multicultural society. Many find themselves drawn to the country by its relaxed lifestyle, deep historical roots, and strong sense of community. In major cities such as Prague and Brno, the expatriate community flourishes, celebrating diversity while embracing the distinctive local way of life. There is no shortage of activities, ranging from music festivals in the capital to seasonal adventures such as foraging for mushrooms in the autumn. These traditions foster a connection with nature, and the warm spirit of the locals makes many expats feel right at home. The affordable cost of living, combined with excellent healthcare, efficient public transportation, and a growing job market, further attracts newcomers. Whether kayaking along the Vltava River or hiking through lush woodlands, there is always something new to explore. The expatriate network here is not merely a collection of foreigners. It is a thriving community of individuals who have discovered a new home away from home. Every February, the nation celebrates a National Marriage Week, a unique tradition devoted to love and commitment. Unlike the commonly known day for romance, This week unites couples of all ages in celebrations that include symbolic weddings and even the renewal of vows. Some young couples even take part in a playful second wedding ceremony. One of the most memorable highlights is the Bridge of Love in a famous historic city center, where partners fasten padlocks to the bridge and toss the keys into the river below as a pledge of eternal love, reminiscent of traditions in other well-known cities. Despite a divorce rate approaching 1 in every 2 marriages, this custom gently reminds couples to reconnect and recall the reasons they fell in love from the very start. Throughout the week, various activities and events are held across the country to encourage quality time between partners. Candlelit dinners, couple-oriented games, and interactive workshops are organized to fortify relationships. National Marriage Week is not solely about celebrating love. It is about nurturing bonds in a meaningful manner, rekindling romance, and reaffirming the importance of commitment. Music is an integral part of the local culture. It is nearly impossible to wander through Prague without hearing live melodies, from impromptu street performances to soulful jazz drifting out of a cozy club. The residents' deep love for music is evident at every turn. Classical concerts, jazz bars, and vibrant nightclubs make the city a true haven for music lovers. One might begin the evening with a symphony and end up dancing to electronic rhythms until dawn. Music here is more than just a form of entertainment. It is a way of life. Prague also hosts several major music festivals, such as the Prague Spring International Music Festival, which brings together some of the world's finest classical musicians for several weeks of performances across the city. Whether your taste runs to rock, jazz, electronic, or classical, the music scene offers an abundance of performances that cater to every preference. The pervasive presence of music fills every corner of the nation, creating an atmosphere that is both vibrant and dynamic. Prague Castle is not only recognized as the largest castle complex in the world, but also as a magical place that breathes life into the pages of history. Stepping into the castle feels akin to entering with its majestic courtyards, intricate Gothic architecture, and centuries-old stories residing in every corner. Cathedral, with its breathtaking stained glass windows, has been the stage for many significant events in local history, including royal coronations. The cathedral is a marvel of architecture, showcasing soaring spires, detailed sculptures, and beautiful mosaics that narrate the story of the nation's rich heritage. Golden Lane, a narrow street lined with vividly colored houses, further brings medieval life to the present day. The humble abodes once home to goldsmiths, and even a renowned fortune teller now serve as exhibition spaces that vividly recount history. For those feeling adventurous, an underground vault tour reveals hidden treasures and eerie tales concealed beneath the castle walls, stories of imprisonment and mystery that offer a darker perspective on the past. The country's Bohemian crystal products are famed worldwide. Glass-making has been a tradition in the Bohemia region for over 800 years, with skilled artisans producing some of the finest crystal pieces imaginable. Whether you are searching for a unique souvenir or a breathtaking decoration for your home, Czech crystal is celebrated for its elegance and impeccable craftsmanship. The techniques that create these masterpieces have been handed down from generation to generation. Even in this modern era, the production of Bohemian crystal retains its artisanal spirit through time-honored methods, such as traditional glass blowing and painstaking decoration by expert craftsmen. A visit to a crystal factory, for instance in a town known for this craft, offers a first-hand glimpse into how these intricate items are made as artisans shape molten glass into exquisite designs. Every piece of Bohemian crystal tells a story of heritage, refined craftsmanship, and beauty. The delicate chandeliers, elegant wine glasses, and decorative objects are so treasured that they have even adorned royal palaces and luxury hotels across the globe. Sports are a major passion in this country, with activities ranging from soccer and tennis to ice hockey. Local citizens wholeheartedly engage in athletics, and soccer teams, such as a famous club from Prague, dominate the national sports landscape. However, ice hockey stands out as the sport of choice, with local legends, among them an iconic player celebrated as one of the greatest in professional hockey, being revered as national heroes. Winter sports also hold a special place in local culture, particularly with notable athletes who have made history by winning gold medals in both skiing and snowboarding. The country boasts numerous ski resorts offering first-rate facilities and scenic winter landscapes, catering to both novices and experts alike. From soccer fields to snowy slopes, sport unites this small nation and fosters a spirited community that celebrates triumphs collectively. Even those who do not actively participate in sports often gather in local taverns to cheer on their favorite teams. This enduring passion for sport transcends physical activity. It is woven into the national identity, uniting people, inspiring future champions, and creating lasting heroes. Renowned for its safety and peaceful environment, the nation consistently ranks among the safest in the world. Whether strolling through the bustling streets of Prague or savoring the serenity of its smaller towns, visitors can rest assured that safety is never a major concern. The country's low crime rate and stable economy make it an attractive destination for both tourists and expatriates alike. Prague, with its charming cobblestone streets and historic appeal, epitomizes a secure environment that allows travelers to focus on enjoying the local sights, sounds, and flavors without worry. Regularly featured on the Global Peace Index as one of the safest places to live and visit, the sense of security here is reflected in everyday life, from leisurely outdoor cafes and late-night strolls to lively community events. Whether you are traveling solo, as a couple, or with family, the peace of mind offered by this nation greatly enhances the overall experience. Local cuisine is a feast for the senses, combining hearty flavors that echo the rich culinary traditions of Central Europe. One classic dish features braised beef in a creamy vegetable sauce served with bread dumplings, a true must-try. The delicate blend of spices and the luxurious texture of the sauce are often accompanied by cranberries and whipped cream, adding a subtly sweet counterpoint to the savory elements. Another timeless favorite is crispy roast pork, served alongside steamed bread dumplings and tangy sauerkraut. And who could overlook the famous pastry dusted with sweet cinnamon and sugar, found on almost every street corner in Prague? This spiral delicacy is sometimes filled with ice cream or a rich hazelnut spread, making it beloved by both visitors and locals. Of course, the nation is also celebrated for its beer, often regarded as the finest in the world. In fact, it holds the highest beer consumption per globally. The passion for a well-crafted beer is palpable, whether you are enjoying a frothy pilsner in a small pub or touring one of the many local breweries. Here, the culture of sharing a refreshing pint with friends is as significant as the drink itself. One of the outstanding advantages of this country is its affordability, particularly when compared to major cities in Western Europe. Whether you are renting an apartment in the heart of Prague or dining at a charming local restaurant, you will find that your money goes much further here. Rental costs for a one-bedroom apartment in Prague typically range from $400 to $700 per month, and in smaller cities, these expenses can drop significantly. Grocery shopping is very budget-friendly, and public transportation in the capital can cost around $25 per month, a fraction of the cost in metropolises like Berlin or London. These economic benefits make the nation not only an excellent travel destination, but also an inviting place to settle down. Complementing this affordability is a high quality of life, with excellent healthcare, well-maintained public amenities, and a lively calendar of cultural events and festivals. From affordable dining to quality education, the country offers a high standard of living without breaking the bank. This remarkable nation is a land filled with captivating traditions, enchanting stories, and hidden marvels, from free-spirited lakeside retreats and lively festivals to majestic castles and exquisite bohemian crystal. It caters to every type of traveler, whether you are drawn by its deep history, tempted by its world-famous beer, or enchanted by its relaxed way of life. You are sure to leave with memories that will last a lifetime. Which part of this marvelous country would you love to experience first? Share your thoughts below, and until the next adventure, keep exploring one extraordinary story at a time.